Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be testing cheap makeup brushes. Now I was shopping with one of my friends. I stumbled across these 4 makeup brushes. They were only £5 and I was like, oh my god. So I thought, let's put them to the test, and if I like them then I got some really good makeup brushes for like a really good price. And it also comes with like instructions on the back with how to use them. I'm going to follow those instructions. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm just going to be doing my normal makeup routine and use the brushes as well. And I've also changed my makeup routine. It's going to be a lot different because I now use foundation and I've bought some new products. So I'm first going to start off with my primer water from Smashbox. I'm going to spray it all over my face. And then I'm going to be using Professional Primer from Benefit. And now I'm going to be using my foundation from Rimmel London. And it's not one of like the squirty ones. It's a bit like concealer, to be honest. It's like got one of those stick things. So I'm just going to put that all over my face, and then I'm going to follow the instructions from the packet and use the brush. I actually need to go get it because I threw it. So I've just put it all over my face. It says, step 1, using the foundation brush, buff foundation across the face until it is all blended. This is what it looks like. It's like the biggest one. And I'm also going to use my beauty blender to just like finish off. That looks terrible. It's not even blending. Like, look at all of that. I'm also not the type of person to really use brushes. I mean, I look really cakey. At the moment, I'm not really too happy about it. It's making my foundation look so uneven on my face. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to kind of finish off. Oh my god, it looks terrible on my face. It probably looks alright in the camera, but it looks terrible. Okay, that's like as good as it gets. It literally looks like I have nothing on my face now. But this was not good. I do not recommend using these for foundation. So the next step, it tells you to do contour first, but I prefer to do concealer first, so I'm going to do my concealer. So I'm going to be using my NARS concealer. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do triangle under my eye. Like that, and then do it on the other eye. And I'm going to draw a line on my nose, and I'm going to do like 3 like spikes coming up on my forehead, and then I'm just going to be putting it everywhere else that I want to cover up like any blemishes or spots. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to be using the conceal brush. Looks like that. It says, well, I've done it in the wrong order, but it says then use the concealer brush to brighten under the eyes and cover up any blemishes. So it's just like wiping off my skin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's basically just taken off all that makeup. So that's made my face look super cakey. So I'm going to blend it in with my beauty blender again. Try and even it out. Okay, so I've tried to like blend it a bit more. Next I'm going to bake my face. Now there's no brush for this, luckily. So this is the Bake and Finish from Revolution. This goes everywhere as well. So I just like put it in the little cap thing. Sometimes I use a brush for this, sometimes I don't. So I've decided to use a brush instead because like I can actually get into it. I'm pretty sure this is an eyeshadow brush, but I don't. It's like a powder brush, so it's the best we have. Dropping all on my jeans. Ah, it's going everywhere. Okay, so I just put it like here and then on my chin and like the leftovers on my nose. I'm just going to blend it in with my beauty blender. Okay, so my powder's all blended in. Now I'm going to be doing contour. So I got this contour kind of like palette. Again, it's from Revolution. And unfortunately, there is a brush for it. I heard that it is good for contour, like these kind of brushes. So I'm just going to like push it around the top row. And then I'm just going to tap it off. Like basically done nothing. There's some instructions. It says, step 2, use the contour brush to frame your face by blending your bronzer below your cheekbones and hairline. Let's do that. Contour's like my weak point. So, contour done. Now onto blusher. So the blusher I'm going to be using is my MAC blusher. Swirl that around. Oh, did you see all that powder? Okay, blusher done. So now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. Nothing special. I'm going to be using from Benefit. So this is the Brow Vow Conditioning Primer. And now I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil. It comes with a pencil and a brush. I'm going to brush them out first. And now I'm going to fill them in. So now I'm going to be doing eyeshadow, the Eyeshadow Brush. Also, it tells you a specific shade to use. It says, to finish your look, apply a dark shade of eyeshadow and blend into eye sockets for the complete contoured look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a kind of darkish, goldish cut crease. I'm going to be using 3 palettes for this. Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, Revolution palette, and MUA makeup palette. I'm going to use this for mainly my base. I'm going to be taking this shade and then I'm going to just put it on here. Oh my god. Okay, then I'm going to take a bit of my other concealer, my Lasting Perfection concealer from Collection. I'm going to do a little cut crease. So I just put it in the inner corners of my eye. I'm going to look up. God, it's gone too far up. Oops. And it's gone like halfway kind of. And then I'm just going to like blend it in my Beauty Blender. And then I'm going to be using this Revolution palette. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to use this brush for everything. I'm going to take this gold and put it where I did the concealer. This is really bad. I'm using my other brushes. The other brushes I'm using, I got from like a little set from Revolution. I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm going to take kind of rose gold, blend that in a bit to the other gold. So it like blends into like the other, to like my base colour. And then I'm going to get some gold, some like other shimmers from this palette. I'm going to... My camera stopped recording again, so I'm really sorry about that. And also I'm really sorry why the angle is so bad. And I kind of knew that my camera was like running it low, so that's why I was kind of like rushing a bit, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm also really sorry about all this mess that you can see. I tried to hide it. Camera, where did that go? I actually don't know. I'm going to look for in a sec. I tried to hide all of it because my camera was on a tripod anyway, so it was fine. But at least the lighting looks a bit better. I'm going to carry on talking through what I'm doing with my eyes. I'm going to be now using this shade, and I'm kind of just going to put it over the rose gold. And then I'm going to blend all of that in. I'm now going to use this and this, kind of like my 2 outer corners. It's a bit like my base, but not my base. I'm going to use my other brushes. And then just to get the base back with my base colour, then I'm going to like put it in like the under corners of my eye. I forgot to do the top bit of my eye. So for the top, I'm going to be using these 2 colours. This was an absolute waste of time. I'm going to do mascara now. Mascara I'm using is by Rimmel London. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to be using it. Okay, so we've got no mistakes at the moment. If you watched my last video, I might insert a clip right now. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. Pretty traumatic. I'm going to put a tiny bit on my bottom lashes. I'm just going to quickly like blend out all this fallout that's happening on my face, which I don't want. I did not invite you, so go away. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing my highlighter. I'm actually going to use my highlighter. I got my advent calendar. Okay, so I just put it here, 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 and my eyebrows. And I'm going to like kind of blend it in a bit. So now I'm going to be using this liquid lipstick from Gloss, which is also from my advent calendar. If you want to know what advent calendar I got the Gloss Beauty advent calendar. If I can find a picture, I'll insert one right here. This is my makeup look. Testing out, or trying to test out these 4 makeup brushes. Personally, the only one that I found good was the contour one. Definitely don't use them for foundation or concealer, because it's just going to wipe your makeup off. I suggest using a Beauty Blender. So I think that these were a fail. I mean, you could get them if you want them, but for me, I don't really think so. I mean, my makeup kind of turned out alright, but most of that I used my actual brushes and my beauty blender. So maybe I shouldn't have like gone in with my beauty blender after. I should have just done it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below some other videos that you'd like me to do. Also make sure to follow my Instagram. It will be on the screen right now. And it will also be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so much. Bye!